Carlos Alcaraz's return from recent injuries could spark concern for Novak Djokovic and the rest of his rivals given his record following previous comebacks. The world number 2 pulled out of the upcoming Swiss indoors Basel after picking up 2 physical problems as he bids to recover in time for a strong end to the season. Alcaraz suffered a fresh setback as he withdrew from next week's ATP 500 in Basel as a result of 2 different injuries. "I have a problem with the plantar fascia in my left foot and muscle fatigue in my lower back which need treatment so I can play the rest of the season," the 20-year-old wrote on social media. The Spaniard only has 2 events left for the season after skipping Basel, the Paris Masters and the ATP Finals, as he bids to be ready for his final tournaments of 2023. And his decision to take some time away to let his injuries heal could be the right one as Alcaraz has an impressive record for the year after he returns from a physical setback. It could spell bad news for the likes of Djokovic and Daniil Medvedev if Alcaraz can follow his pattern of winning tournaments on his comeback. The world number 2 started his 2023 season in February after getting injured during his Australian Open preparations and won his first tournament of the year in Buenos Aires. He then raced into the Rio Open final and was leading Cameron Norrie by a set and a break when he suddenly injured his right leg, losing the match. Alcaraz pulled out of the ATP 500 in Acapulco as a result and returned in Indian Wells, winning the tournament. After losing to Jannik Sinner in Miami, the Spaniard announced that he had another physical issue that prevented him from playing the Monte Carlo Masters. Once again, he was able to lift a trophy upon his return. Alcaraz was back in action at the Barcelona Open where he was the defending champion and he managed to retain the trophy. He followed it up by winning the Madrid Masters, another event where he was defending the title. The 20-year-old's French Open campaign came to a disappointing end when he started cramping at the start of the third set of his semi-final against Novak Djokovic. Alcaraz won just one more game after the cramps set in, losing in 4 sets. He managed to bounce back stronger again, playing his first ever ATP Tour event on the grass at Queen's. Alcaraz went undefeated on the grass this year, winning Queen's and Wimbledon back-to-back. At the All England Club, he became the first player in 10 years to beat Djokovic on centre court after winning an epic 5-set final. He was also the first man outside of the Big Four to lift the title since 2002. The world number 2 will be hoping to replicate his usual post-injury form when he returns following his withdrawal from the Swiss indoors. It remains to be seen whether Alcaraz will be ready in time for the Paris Masters, which begins on October 30th. He is then set to make his debut at the ATP Finals.